Dude, I had no idea there was a brick sidewalk under this.
There's no way there's a sidewalk right here. 1 second. Dude, are you serious? No way. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is the original brick sidewalk. It's completely covered up by grass here. I don't know if somebody's living here, but they're about to come home and find a brand new yard and a brick sidewalk that they probably haven't seen in a decade. Hey everyone, Spencer here with SB Mowing, and I found this super overgrown yard, so I thought I'd go knock on the door to see what was up. Nobody answered, but it was pretty obviously vacant, but I wanted to see what was going on with it, so I knocked on all the other neighbors' doors. And for some reason, nobody wanted to answer, so I thought I'd go ahead and just get it cleaned up. And the crazy thing about this house is it had a completely buried brick sidewalk. I had no idea it was there at first until I got up close and I actually saw it. Then I poked around with my shovel to confirm it was there. And this gets me really excited because it's so satisfying uncovering a walkway like this. And luckily, as I was doing the work, the next door neighbor got home and he came up to talk to me. He told me an older couple used to live at this house, but the husband passed away and the lady ended up moving. She still owns the house, but hasn't been back for years, and the grass always gets crazy overgrown. He mows the front yard sometimes, but he's got a full-time job, so it's really hard for him to keep up with it. So I'm really glad I could get this one looking better for the lady that owns it, and also for the next door neighbors that have to look at it every single day. So be sure to stay till the very end of this video, because this was a huge transformation, uncovering that entire brick sidewalk. It really looked like a whole different house. Also, if you haven't done yet, click that subscribe button down below for me, as it's the best way to support this work that I do. If you did want to support me just a little bit further, be sure to head over to sbmowing.com/shop and pick up an SB Mowing shirt, an SB Mowing hat, or any of my other awesome t-shirt designs over there. Anyways, I really hope you all enjoy this one, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next Friday. SB Mowing, out! Hey, what's up everyone? Fall is just around the corner, so these leaves on all these trees I'm gonna have to clean up super soon, and I'm really excited because I have amazing equipment to clean it up with, Mariama. You guys have seen me use my big Mariama BL 9000 blower in all my videos, but what you don't see that I like to keep up with my lawn on a weekly basis is the small Mariama handheld blower. These are commercial grade machines and they're built with that legendary Japanese engineering quality, and so you know these are gonna be super reliable for you. I've had both of these for a few years now, and I've never had an issue with them starting even after a long winter. So whether you've got a small yard or a big yard, these are only two of the blowers that they sell. They have a whole lineup, and I actually sell them over on my website, sbmowing.com. So I thought it would be cool to do a fall sale on Mariama's blowers. So we're gonna be giving 20% off of all of their blowers over on my website, sbmowing.com/shop. You'll use the code FALL2025 to get that. And don't think that you're just buying this for this upcoming fall. These machines are really a buy it for life item. In most cases, Mariama gives a 5-year warranty with these machines because they know that they can back their equipment. But there's one catch to this, because unfortunately the sale can't go on forever. So for the next few weeks, you can go use code FALL2025 to get 20% off of these awesome blowers. That link's gonna be down in the description and pinned in the first comment. These ship right to your door, and the only assembly required is putting on these blower tubes, which is super easy. So I really recommend you guys get these. You've seen me use them and they do awesome for the type of work that I do. But anyways, I just want to thank Mariama for supporting my work. Let's get back to this cleanup. You live here?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, man.
Dude, your videos are cool. I didn't know there was brick under here.
Yeah, it's probably kind of an old walkway from a long time ago, but I mean, look how much it's been covered.
Dude, that's crazy. The lady that lives here, her husband unfortunately passed away. She lived here, and then she moved. We're trying to get this house, but she hasn't come back for like years and years. She still owns the house, but I end up mowing the whole thing.
Oh, really? Where'd she move to, you know?
No.
So do you live like right down the street, or?
I live right here.
Oh, you live right here?
I live right here.
Oh, nice. Man, that's crazy. So you guys are trying to get the house?
Yeah, we're trying to get the house. When we do get it, if we ever do, I tell my mom we should like renovate it inside because it's kind of bad in there. And like renovate it and like maybe rent it out so we get some money coming in. But
it seems like a decent house.
It is.
At least from the outside.
Not too pretty on the inside.
Yeah. So do you guys have a brick walkway going all the way up there?
No, I don't believe so. I know at one point there was some kind of bricks around here. I know there's bricks in our backyard that I have to uncover every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. I actually had no idea that it was there.
Well, thanks for stopping. Look guys, I found a saxophone. Well, you probably don't know, I actually grew up playing saxophone, so I played alto sax my whole life. It's pretty cool. I've never found one of these on a job site. All right, everybody, we are finally finished on this one. It's looking so good. And as you can tell, I got this entire brick sidewalk dug out in front of their house. So this side, this actually ends right here. It does not continue into the neighbor's yard. But this side over here, it goes through the neighbor's yard. And so let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see me maybe in the next few months or the next year come back into this small town. We are in Burton, Kansas right now. So come back to Burton, Kansas and clean up some more of these sidewalks for these people, because I was looking around the entire place and there are a ton of buried sidewalks here. And so I think it'd be a good idea. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would like to see that. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching until the very end of this video. I really, really appreciate all of your support. But if you did want to support me just a little bit further, you can head over to sbmowing.com/shop and grab an SB Mowing hat, an SB Mowing t-shirt, or any of my other awesome t-shirt designs over there. Plus, I sell my red handheld Mariama equipment like my edger, my trimmer, and my blower that you see me use on every single yard. But anyways, I'm gonna get home and get showered. It was a super hot one today, but I hope y'all enjoyed this one. I hope you have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next Friday. SB Mowing, out!